Side yard mechanic workshop here. So let's go ahead and get in there and give you a tour. So we're gonna open this. So this is a KETER or KETER, however you want to pronounce that. It's kind of like the Rubbermaid one. So I got an extension cord running in here, give some power to some lights. So we're gonna open these doors. It's nice, it's real wide. I used to use this as a little garage for my motorcycle. It was good. Could fit a Harley in here, just barely. But like I said, it's 4.5 feet wide by 9 feet deep, and it's 6 foot tall. So I'm about 5'10", 5'11", depending on what type of shoes I'm wearing. So this is perfect for me. I could walk in here without banging my head. I did have to build up the floor a little bit here in the front because the plastic was broken a little bit, and also because I wanted to put some heavier duty stuff on this side, toolbox and arbor press and stuff like that. So there is some stuff that lives in here, right? Like our bicycle maintenance stand. So let's go ahead and get that out. All right. We also got we got some rubber mats here. We use this for you know, protecting our knees when we're working on the floor here. All right. We got a creeper. Creeper stays in here. All right. So let's start the tour. All right, so here we are. We're going to start the tour. We'll go down this side here. First thing is, got a garbage can. You know, got to keep it tidy. Then we got this little shelf here. Let's see if we could get a measurement on this. This is about a foot, little over a foot deep. And about 3 feet high. And it goes almost the whole length of the shed, so it's about 8 feet, and we're able to put some stuff down here, some crates. Works out pretty good. We got a bench vise here bolted down. This works good for you know, cutting on things, grinding on things, beating on things. I'd also use it for like rebuilding forks. So we put our fork clamp holder in here, rebuild forks. That's what this Race Tech tool is back here in the box. That's a cartridge fork compressor. Let's see here. We got some scrap, some little scrap metal, some aluminum, some stainless steel. You know, just little things that I think might help us out. You know, make some brackets and different things like that. We got some extra piping, tubing, some copper tubing. This is what I use to make like my battery cables. Just crimp that there in the vise, drill a hole in it, and solder on some cable. You know, got a little broom. So after you're done cutting and grinding, you get clean up your work area. Up here, just got a little kind of peg board to keep some stuff. We got a soldering iron with some solder. We got a, you know, remote button, starter button. We got a test light. Got some spare license plate frames. Got some electrical testing equipment. Got some drill bits. Let's see, up here we got a speed square. So when you're in a little tight spot like this, you got to be able to find places for everything. So safety glasses, a little headlamp. All right, even up here on the roof, you can see we got some bungee cords up here. And then I built this. This is actually left over from a workbench that I had when I did live in a house that had a garage for a short time. I built a pretty nice workbench, and so I just recycled it. The bottom portion I actually put in my other shed where we store, like, you know, Christmas decorations and like stuff for the family, for the house. But this is like my little workshop right here. Here we got our chemicals. We got some grease. We got some anti-seize. We got some Molly lube here. We got a little skateboard bearing cleaner. My kid, on my kid's channel, he built this. You can check him out at Build and Skate. So Build and Skate. Got some grease, got some cable lube, WD-40. We got some Marvel Mystery Oil back there. We got some Loctite. Got some M8 Screaming Eagle clutch springs. Let's see here. Got some case sealant. Just some random stuff that we usually use. Got some oil filters back there. Got some shovel head oil filters. This is kind of like our mobile chemical sealant kit here. Let's see, we got some overflow brake fluid, got a tire repair kit, some brake pads, we got fork oil, right? We got a cool little Bluetooth speaker here, matches our truck. This is the wrong year. This is like a 56. My truck's a 54, but still a Ford F100, so that's good. And up here we got our motor oils. So we got our Harley oil. We got some oil for my car. We got some motor oil for my wife's car. We got some gear oils. These are for the truck. Some ATF. So that's up top, this top shelf here. We got an LED light in here. That's what we're using to light this place up. It's a little dark in the back, but it lights up this work area right here. I might put a light here too because I'm going to utilize this bench as our little work area. And then, so coming here, we got some bolts, some hardware. This is all like stainless stuff. It's kind of a little sneak peek here. If you watched our 90s Trek video, we got some pedals, we got some lube and some grease. And then I'm excited to do a review on this. We got a little bicycle tool kit. So look forward to that video coming up. In this bucket here, we got just some car wash stuff. You know, we got sponge and a brush and bucket, car wash right there. We got our shop vac. All right, do a little detailing here also, side yard mechanic. Got some extra hoses. And then coming down here, down below, we got, this is just some overflow Harley parts in here. You know, you never know what you might need. Got some air filters in there. We got some brake rotors. Let's see, and then coming back here a little bit, we got a jumper. This is a die-hard, old school, heavy. My grandfather gave this to me. Man, he probably sat at his house for like 10, 15 years or more. But I was able to get a battery off of Amazon and put a new battery in there, and the thing works great. See here if we hit the display, it's at 100%. Oh, light turns on. Got a compressor, inverter. So kind of just cool to have. I think I might have spent $40 on a battery, get that working. All right, in this box we got our Bauer, DA polisher, 6-inch, 5.7 amp polisher. Use this to polish our cars. I even use this to wet sand my truck. It actually worked out pretty good. Then we got a little palm sander here with some discs. We got an electric impact wrench. See, in this crate we got all of our sandpaper, sanding discs, different stuff. Try to keep it all organized, sanding stuff. And on this little section of this shelf here, we got our specialty tools. We got some spade drill bits here. We got a hole saw kit. I don't know if you guys are going to see all this stuff or not, but this is a review, so as well. Hole saw kit. We got some line wrenches back there. We even got an airbrush kit. We got a torque wrench back here, bearing puller. This is like a Sportster clutch, a clutch pressure plate tool. You need those to separate the clutch on a Sporty or even an Evo, like an old Evo. Let's see, we got a veneer for measuring things. This is our fork holding tool. These are pretty cool. You put these in the vise like that, and then you could hold your fork tube to disassemble it. Makes it a lot easier than wrestling it on the floor. That's our specialty tools there. We got a little Harbor Freight bit kit. These are nice. If you watch my my Harley Mechanics tool set or toolbox review, I have one of these in there too. These are awesome because they're only like $10. If you go try to buy these from Matco or something, man, I think they hit you like $100 for these. It's like for $10, I'll buy 10 of them. Let's see what else. Oh, we got a chain kit. This is for motorcycle chains. 520s, 530s, whatever it may be, for breaking them, for pressing them back together, riveting the plates. All right, let's see what we got in here. This is a thread repair kit. This is pretty cool. You know, if you strip out threads, you know, also known as a helicoil kit. This is like an off-brand one. I think I got this from Amazon. Instructions for thread repair, but it comes with different sizes. It comes with 1/4 inch all the way to 1/2 inch. It's pretty nice kit. Comes with the taps, comes with the handles, and it even comes with, you know, I think it's like 20 of each thread insert. So, you know, you never know when you might accidentally strip something out and you need to fix it. It's good to have that. In here we got a fork seal kit, fork seal driver. What else we got back here? We got some Harley brake pads. They're like stuff old Evo brake discs. This is back when I had my FXR. Got a 5-speed main shaft sprocket socket. Yeah, just get that stuff put back there. Sorry if the noise is loud. Those are our specialty tools. We actually got a few more down here. In this box, we got our cam bearing tool kit. This is for our inner cam bearings. I think this is this might be Pit Posse or somebody. Again, you know, you always got to look for budget tools. You know, can't always afford the Harley tools or the Jim's tools or the Kentmore tools. But, you know, if you could find something on Amazon that helps you get the job done and doesn't break the bank, I'm good with that. So we got our cam tool, and right here we got our wheel bearing tool kit. Use this. This is for pulling wheel bearings out. You know, sealed bearings and Harleys, and then we got the different little races or drivers for pressing them back in. Keep that there. What else we got here? Oh yeah, we got a seal kit, seal driver kit. Like for driving in seals, exhaust gaskets. And they're good to have too. Races, driving in races. Put that stuff back. I just want to thank you guys for joining us, for checking out this video. Just recently, maybe about a few days ago, you know, probably when you watch this, it's going to be who knows when, but just a few days ago, we broke 100 subscribers. We broke 100 subscribers, so I'm juiced about that. That was very exciting. So yeah, just want to encourage, you know, continue to like, share, subscribe. You know, I'm a Harley mechanic. I've been a Harley mechanic for 18 years, and you know, we got tools and stuff at work. We got lifts at work, all the master grade stuff. But you know, here at home, you gotta work with what you got. You know, I don't have a garage, but I was able to come up on this shed and just make it something that works for me. You know, I do most of my work in the driveway, so you know, it works out. One day, maybe this YouTube channel blows up, I'll be able to build a big shed in the backyard, and you know, YouTube can pay for it. So here in this next crate, we got a jigsaw. It's kind of like our little power tools. We got a grinder, got a heat gun, got a little Dremel. We got a dwell meter, you know, tuning up your old stuff. Got a timing light, got a heat gun, and got a grease gun down in there. Got my old IR impact gun. I don't really use that at home because I don't have a big compressor. All I got is this little guy, which works good. If I need to bust something loose, I'll use this electric impact. All right, now on this next bin here, we got our Ryobi stuff. I bought this toolkit probably 5 years ago. Started working on the house. They had like a Father's Day deal, so it all came in like a bag. It was like I forget how many pieces, but it came with, you know, a saw, came with a sawzall, came with a drill, an impact driver, flashlight, came with a little multi-tool, came with batteries, and I think it was like 200 and something bucks. It was a good deal at the time, and the stuff still works. Let's see back here. This is our like pneumatic little nail guns. The stuff that came with our air compressor. We got a, you know, finish nailer. Got a little brad nailer. We got a framing gun. We got some nails down here. Got a little pad. Got to save your knees. When I was young, I didn't listen. I just kneeled down on the cement, and now my knees make some funny noises. So if you're a young mechanic, protect your knees. We got a little bucket here. Use this for washing the car too, or washing our bicycles, whatever you may have it. We got our compressor. This is a 150 pound, 6 gallon, 2.6 SCFM Porter cable compressor. Bought this from Home Depot a few years back. Like I said, I think this was like $199 on sale. Came with the compressor, the air hose, and like 4 or 5 different like nailers and staplers. And this thing's been working good. Just, you know, every few times drain it out and it's good to go. We got some levels here. We got some big cable cutters. Just some other random stuff back here. All right, so then here in the back, I put in this wire rack. I don't know what you would call this, but it's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 shelves on it. But over here I got most of my detailing stuff. So we got our chemicals here, got our quick detailer, we got our wheel cleaner here in the back. This stuff here is a NANOSKIN. Get this on Amazon. You buy it, you know, by the gallon. It's water dilutable, so it works out pretty good. Then I, you know, just put it in a spray bottle. Super clean. It's one of my favorite degreasers here. Let's see if I can show you guys that stuff. You get this at Walmart. It's usually like $8, maybe $10 now a gallon, but it's dilutable too, so I just dilute it. Then we got some hyper dressing. Right, Meguiar's hyper dressing. I also got some paint prep back there. It's pretty much like acetone. We got some pickles. You're wondering, why are there pickles in here? Well, check out my video on how to clean chrome with pickles. Pickle and aluminum foil. Works out pretty good. We got some more tire dressing back there. We got some other little chemicals like some linseed oil. We got some rust CLR remover. We got some Penetrol Flood. This is what I use on my truck, like a clear coat to preserve the patina. We use that. Yeah, we got some old Ford parts here. We got a old V8 hubcap. Got the original plates off my truck. For some reason DMV wouldn't let me run these. Maybe they're a little too banged up, or maybe someone's running this number. I don't know. Then back in this corner, up on the top, we got some parts. We got an old shift knob. It's kind of cool. One of my coworkers gave me this. V8. Kind of goes with this hubcap. I'd put it on my truck, but I got a straight 6, so it'd be kind of weird. Oh, we got here radiator hose. We got some truck parts, some speakers. This is all overflow truck stuff. Stuff I gotta do. Got a battery box to relocate the battery back to the original position. I think in this box I got an extra cowl vent. We got a wiring diagram for the truck. We got a engine gasket kit here. Got some shop manuals. Good to have some shop manuals. I try to get one of these for every car that I own. Nowadays, I mean, with YouTube, you know, this was like before YouTube. You used to go down to the auto parts store and you'd buy one of these and then you could fix whatever. But now with YouTube, you just look it up. All right. So then in this next drawer here, we got all of our detail stuff. Won't bore you with going through all this, but in this section, we got like our dressings. Right, little brushes. We got here some degreasers, some cleaners. Got some wheel cleaner. Got some spray wax. Got some steel wool. Let's see here. We got some pine saw. This is great stuff. I think I'm going to do a video on this. How to clean carburetors. Actually, you soak your carburetor in this like overnight, and that thing comes out looking brand new. We got some car wash, soapy water. Got some Griot's microfiber cleaner. In this box here, we keep all of our little buffing pads and you know, polishing stuff. This is like for paint correction. So we got our waxes. I like using the Griot's. I think this is one of the better ones you could buy like from the store. Kind of all-in-one liquid waxes and, you know, fast correcting compound for getting out deep blemishes and scratches. Yep. We also got a headlight restoration kit here. We got some poly sealant. We got some drill brushes for like cleaning carpets and seats. You put this on your drill with some soap and gets it out. Let's see here, we got a little light. I actually bought this from a swap meet, not too bad, for $5. Then down here we got our microfibers. So we got brand new microfibers. We got our drying towels here, drying towels. These are our washed, so these are clean. So I wash these with, you know, soap that has no fragrance, no dyes. These are our dirty microfiber towels. So after I use them, then I put them in here. When that bag gets full, I wash them up and then put them in this bag. Let's see, we got some extra drying towels back here, some clean ones. And here we got our buffing pads. We got some buffing pads after we wash them. I put them in here. After we wash them and dry them. We got some spray bottles in the back. We got some Griot's pads. I bought their like master pad set. So just got some extra pads here. So that's our detailing stuff. This next shelf here, we got our like electrical stuff. So I got some spare batteries, you know, for a bagger, for a Dyna. I got some bulk wiring here in the back, stuff I use to wire up my truck. It's like 12 gauge, 14 gauge, just some random electrical conduit, some spare wire in here. Might have, you know, some connectors that you might need or plugs. These are my toolkits. These are what I usually, probably 99.9% of the stuff that I work on, I use these toolkits. I take these when I got like mobile jobs or I'm working on my cars. I just take them out there. I've had them for years. This tool set is a CRAFTSMAN. This is probably one of my best investments in the last, you know, few years. Make some room here, kind of show you guys. It's pretty simple. It's just a CRAFTSMAN mechanic tool set, 155 piece. I think it came with a free set of extensions. But like I said, I take this. I've rebuilt complete motorcycles pretty much with this toolkit, with an addition of a few parts. So on this half, you got your ratchets, you got all your standard sockets. So you got 12 points and 6 points. On this side, you got all your metric sockets. Comes with a 1/4 inch ratchet, 3/8 ratchet, and a 1/2 inch ratchet. And these are pretty good too. They're not, you know, they're not the cheapy CRAFTSMAN ones that you're used to. These are nice and round and polished, and, you know, got the button and some good teeth. Then on this side, you flip this up, and then you got your long sockets, your deep sockets. So you got your metrics up top, and then you got your standards on the bottom. Then you got some end wrenches. It doesn't come with too many end wrenches. That's probably the only downside of this kit. You know, I wish it went a little smaller, but it does go standard 9/16, 1/2, 7/16, and 3/8. And on this side, you got 10, 12, 13, and 14. Like I said, this kit might have cost me maybe $200 at the most, but I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this toolkit has made me thousands of dollars. So this toolkit, in combination with what's in this box, you know, I could pretty much rebuild a whole Harley Davidson motorcycle, rebuild engines, transmissions, primaries, you know, whatever I need out of these two kits. You know, so I got my Allens in here, my Torx in here. I got some more wrenches, some crescent wrenches, snap ring pliers, different things in here. You know, along of course with whatever specialty tools we need from down here. But yep, that's that. And then down on the bottom here, got some more overflow Harley parts. We got our funnels and kind of like our oily rags. We got a battery charger. This is like another hand-me-down. But this stuff works, you know. You don't always have to go buy brand new stuff. Even getting stuff from yard sales, garage sales. This is a 2, 10, and a 50 amp charger. So it does trickle, and it also has like a boost to if you need a jump start. This box got like a set of fork legs in here. Here we got our double-aught cable. This is what I use to make the battery cables for my 6-volt pickup truck. Let's see, underneath we got a motorcycle cover in there. Yep. And then we also got our Harley Davidson drain pans. These things are awesome. These are my favorite drain pans. I use these all the time. You know, they pretty much cover the whole underneath of the bike, so if you're pulling primary covers off or whatever, these are great. Let's see here. And then up here we got some beauty rings. I need to get these polished up and put on the truck. Here's our polishing stuff I bought. So that's on the list. As the YouTubers would say, that's our backlog right here. We got to do this. We got to put on these Ford parts on the truck. Then we got a tire inflator, a Ryobi, battery powered. We got a vacuum bleeder here for doing brakes or, you know, sucking out power steering fluid, whatever you need to do. We got a little worktop blower. Use that for cleaning out the shed. I also use this when I detail for like blowing out headlights or mirrors or even motorcycles. This works good for, you know, blowing out hand controls or blowing the water off of the engine so you could finish the detail. This also belongs to my truck. This is like the dash trim. It goes underneath the window. I got some tape here, duct tape, masking tape. You know, this is for when the kids get out of hand. Tape them up. We got these little shrink tube connectors. So you crimp these on and then you heat them up and they shrink. They make a nice connection. A lot better than like the cheap stuff you buy. Again, I got these on Amazon. I think it was like $10 for this whole set. We got a fuse kit. You know, you never know when you need some fuses. It's good just to buy in bulk like this. You know, I think I paid 10 or 15 bucks for this whole set. I think it's got like 200 fuses or something in there, where if you go to like AutoZone, you're gonna pay probably 10 bucks for like 4 fuses. We got some multi, you know, different size shrink tubing, small to big. Got a respirator, got a little windshield brush. Never know when it gets a little icy. Let's see here, we got here's our drills. This is what came with our Ryobi set. You know, got a little impact driver. We got a drill. I upgraded from this to a DeWalt setup at work, so I use these at home. I got a little spare lithium-ion battery here that I rigged up to a phone charger, you know, so I could charge some stuff if I need to charge my phone or whatever. We got some pliers. And right here we got an arbor press. I got blessed with this from one of my friends, co-workers. So, yep, it's pretty cool. Arbor press, use this for pressing like cam bearings, inner primary bearings. Nothing too heavy, but this is why I needed to build up the floor here. So I built this up, put a little piece of metal here so I don't chip it up. I got it sitting on top of a piece of wood on top of this filing cabinet. It's pretty sturdy, pretty stable. Then inside this filing cabinet we have our bicycle stuff. This is our bicycle little repair area. You know, we got just random bike stuff, valve stems, little cable ends, some tools, lube, extra parts, seats, handlebars, grips. Try to just keep that stuff. Got some tubes, different things. That's in the top drawer. In this bottom drawer, we have our extension cords. We got our battery tenders, battery chargers back here. Yep, so that's pretty much the tour. You're probably wondering how come we didn't go through this toolbox. It's because it looks like this. Like I said, I don't really work out of this toolbox. So over the years, it's just kind of accumulated a bunch of stuff. I've had this for, I want to say 20 plus years. I think I bought it from Lowe's for like $100. You know, it's got a bunch of stickers on it. It's got a bunch of hardware in here. Down, we got some overflow chemicals, coolant, and windshield washer fluid. But the reason why this looks like this is because just recently I was able to upgrade to this. So this right here, you know, this is like a hand-me-down. It needs some work. You can tell it's all kind of bent and banged up. But I was able to get this for free. And I didn't realize it at first. I thought the whole thing was Craftsman, but this bottom part is actually Snap-on. It's not the best Snap-on, but it's still Snap-on. This is like the Canadian ones. Snap-on tools. This is their Canadian-made boxes. So we need to go in here and we need to clean it up and lube up the rails. But this is going to fit perfect right there in the shed. It's pretty much the same width. It's maybe about an inch or two deeper. But we're going to get this thing cleaned up, refurbished, and that's going to make its way into our work shed. And that's going to be our new toolbox. So look out for a video on that. We'll be getting that thing ready and filled up with some tools. Maybe clean up some of this stuff. All this stuff that's kind of hanging up can go in there. But once again, thanks for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. You know, don't be discouraged. If you don't have a lot of space, you can still make it happen. All right, guys.